some more Iconoclasts and blistered feet. I got this blister on my foot. I mean, I popped it because they say you're supposed to pop a blister if it's expected to continue to be irritated. And considering my job involves a lot of walking up and down stairs, often carrying heavy things, I think continuing to be irritated is probably the most likely course of action. So I popped and think, man, it still hurt. It hurts. Now, in case you didn't show up to yesterday's episode, which is perfectly fine, and I don't hold it against you, you didn't watch it on YouTube or on Twitch. Well, I mean, a lot of things happened, to be honest. We spent the first half of the episode locked in the Wednesday funk. That seems to be the thing with Wednesdays, that we don't get as much progress as we'd like. We were lost for a large section of the Wednesday. And then we ran into the Ant Train boss, and the Ant Train boss kind of kicked our hinders. Wish we were wearing blinders. No, I mean, that doesn't really work. I mean, wearing blinders wouldn't have made that fight any better at all. We did eventually get it. There was a lot of stuff going on in that fight. I mean, it was a good fight once you got the hang of it, but I feel like there were too many prompts on the screen, but not enough of them that were pointing in the direction that we needed to be pointing in, so that was the thing. We got to the tower. Hive! How you doing, yo? We're just doing the really quick recap, and then we're going to jump into the game. But I hope that you are very, very well, that life is treating you as happily and safely as one could possibly expect. I gotta turn on the volume of my headset here for a second. There we go. That makes it a little bit more bearable. I think that about works. We did make it to the tower, where there are a bunch of creepy children who are very indoctrinated into the religion. And then the puzzles. There were puzzles. We got puzzles. And I think the feeling here is that the planet is ruined. At least from the perspective of the one concerned. There's no option to save the planet. So they're going to take their most heavily indoctrinated children, shoot them into space, so that they can reclaim or terraform a planet in Mother's image. That's my running theory at the moment. Os Kronos! You missed out on something so crazy. You did miss out. I mean, you did miss out on a lot of stuff, but I know that the Wednesday schedule is a little bit, it takes a bit of getting used to, and that's not a problem. I understand completely. But I'm glad that you're here tonight, and I'm glad that you're here too, Hive, and whoever are the 4th and 5th humans, or other form of sentient beast who is watching the stream, who are watching the stream, excuse us, welcome to you as well. I'd like to blame it on meds, but it really came down to I forgot. It's cool. I mean, honest to God, it is cool, and don't worry about it. I'm glad that your teeth, or well, your jaw is on the mend. And I wish you all possible escape from dry socket. Umberkin! Yo! How's it going? This is an unexpected surprise and a delight. But I hope that you are very, very well, and a snart is in the chat. And that is always a nice thing to have. Good timing for this as well, because I actually just finalized a drawing and uploaded a few minutes ago. Ooh. So we'll get to see that in the LSRS Discord, one should hope. Now, we talked to all these, yes, right, the embrace of Mother. Mother! I don't know how I feel about all this Mother stuff. Now we do, wait, I did the butt stomp. It should probably throw it in there. Yes, you should, yo. I want to see it. Gina and I have found each other. We shall forever be entwined through life, through death, through space, and through the void. I don't think that's how the void works, but you rock with it. I bet this is Gina, and she has something completely different to say. Hey, Gina. Prosperity and happiness comes from simply surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded. I mean, some happiness there. I don't know so much about the prosperity unless you get a really good community to work, but, you know, it's the possibility is there. Now, oh good, good. Because we needed to unlock this section, and we do in fact have a key. And a bolt. Fancy schmancy. I probably overcranked that bolt. New key item, Mina's Seeds. Oh, we got our gun. And as we know, the gun is good, and the penis is evil. I mean, Sean Connery told us as much, and who am I to argue with Sean Connery? No one, basically. I mean, that would be, you know, churlish at the very best. After all that Sean Connery's done for us, can I get up on there? No. Get up on it, mom and dad. Get down on it, brothers and sisters. No, I guess that's not gonna work. Now we do have that one really weird hallway that I don't want to deal with. All this some other stuff is reminding me of how lazy Joss Whedon was in his script for Alien Resurrection by changing the AI to father and calling it a day with no comment. I was on Risk of Rain 2 earlier trying to raise my attack speed, this is from Kronos, on Loader to conjure the ultimate attack rush. It went well until I got capped by a Lemurian. Those Lemurians, yo, they're sneaky. They're out to get you. You need to be careful. Now, a floating head told us so before dropping guns out of his mouth. And how can you not implicitly trust a floating head? I mean, it's a head that floats. It knows what's going on. No, should we go up? We've got the gun is all. And I hate you. Nah. Nah. Nande. Why do you do this to me? Is it because you hate me? Alright, so maybe we need a boost to power because that doesn't seem to be working. But we do have the gun, and there were some places I feel like the gun would get us access to. I would trust the floating head before Sean Connery. Well, I mean, is it young Sean Connery or is it old Sean Connery? Because, I mean, young Sean Connery seemed like he kind of had it going on a little bit. Alright. A floating head is either docile and helpful or hostile and is likely seeking explosive projectile. I mean, it could be both at the same time. Do I want a missile? Oh, I totes do want a missile. Because I gotta get that, right? No? Why do you lie to me? I shot you with a missile gun. Maybe there's a thing? There's usually a thing. Oh, eh? Eh? It is Sean Connery who says that women need to be slapped into obedience on a talk show. Are you shitting me? Nah. Oh, okay. I mean, not okay about Sean Connery, but okay about that just worked for reasons I don't understand. See, these things I just completely miss out on. Try shooting from where the sign tells you, might end up hitting something important. And you were right. See, Kronos it's got the brain on the Kronos. He's a bit like that. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, but disappointed. Oh, what do we got here? Metallium! That's something that doesn't help me really at all, but, I mean, thanks for the invite. Subject, disuse of floor 3A West. Due to an unfortunate event on this floor, most of the pupils had to be removed. The three that did not take part will be relocated to different floors. This section will become storage of pupils, most likely. I mean, that's what we do with storage. Kronos does have the game brain. There's no question about that. Quite often in streams, Kronos has had the ideas or the answers to send us in the direction that we need to be looking. So I got zero complaints. And also, unlike a lot of folks, not anybody in our stream, but people I've seen in the streams before, understands the importance of a sexy pyramid head poster, but also the importance of allowing me to have a few chances to actually get to where I'm supposed to be going before actually helping out. So that is something I appreciate as well. If only I can apply that game brain to proper game design. Kronos, yo. You got Demo. Demo is rocking out like a beast. I can say that because I'm, the only person that's beaten it. I wouldn't rag on your game design skills, yo. Not at all. I mean, 0%. And we're looking forward to the next piece of the demo, by the way. But no pressure. No pressure. I know sometimes that it can be a little bit rough to kind of get the creation... I don't want to say creation juices flowing because that sounds terrible. But it does convey the message I'm intending. Maybe reading too. Reading is always good. Speaking of reading, I bought that long anticipated... Hold on a second. Zaregoto book today. It was a nightmare to find in the store. Hold on a second. Now I want to know what Zaregoto is. Zaregoto. Zaregoto. Zaregoto means no. Oh my god! Okay, I gotta say something about this for a second. I don't know anything about Zaregoto, by the way. I don't know anything about Zaregoto, by the way. But so I think you reposted like an advertisement or an update about Zaregoto, and it was a picture, and it said suspension on it, right? Except when I was reading the Twitters on my tablet, all I saw was the word suspension and like the hint of some anime character on it. And I got really super excited that there was a suspension event here in Osaka coming up. I was like, oh my god, I want to go to that, and maybe I could do that thing. And then I clicked on the picture, and it was an advertisement for a comic book, and I was kind of sad, to be honest. Best internet Australia can buy cannot survive your standard definition Twitch stream. Oh, Hive, I'm so sorry. Are you having trouble with your techies again? Because you were having trouble on the last stream too. And I can only wish you the best, at least as far as your needs for the internet. 400 tabs open at the same time is all I'm saying, but we're in the tower. We want to go up one more floor? Oh, we can go up this way now. Yes. Okay, good. But also... Oh, this is that damn key. I don't think we can get the key yet. But... maybe we'll try? Wait, this is the... It's the same room. Just from the opposite angle. What happens if we... There's no zapping. Why is there no zapping? I am so confused. Okay, so we looped here. Oh, but we could go up another floor. Pyong. Anyways, I don't know who is responsible, but they... Oh, hold on a second. I gotta beat down this samurai again. He's a fake samurai. I bet he's white. I'm just saying. What? Stop cutting me! Jesus! Please! I'm countering your sword just like we did the last time. I bet you bought that sword at Hot Topic. I don't know if Hot Topic stocks swords, but I'm feeling a little bit bitter now. Silver Watchman, could you not... clearly, that's not gonna happen. Oh god. Eh? Eh? No, no, no. Please. It worked so well the last time! The phone is fine now, but the internet is over budget and underperforming. What? Anyways, I don't know who's responsible, but they didn't put the book in the S section where it belongs. Oh, thank God. At least we're fighting this dude now. How do bombs do against this Silver Watchman? No. Okay, apparently not. Can we charge up a missile? Really, though? You're immune to missiles? Hi. No. I'm countering your attack, you jackass. Oh, Jesus. Hi. Excuse me? Inputs? I can't hit you there. Ah, so. Why must you stab me so much? What is it that I'm doing wrong? Sigh! Oh my god! This fight was fun? I mean, it's kind of fun, but it's so good to see you, yo! I can almost hear your dulcet tones in my brain meats. Oh, please, please, no. But also, any minute now. Do I have to have the high ground? Oh, good, 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 good. Look, I have the high ground. You can't defeat me. So, hi, Poeya. Thank you. Hi. Soyaro. Money. Hi. Obviously, I have like the timing of dogs. Dogs have no timing. Okay. Silver watch battery. Could you just, but also not? Thank you. That was polite. Hey, excuse me? I was just saying you were polite too, you... That was really slick. I just choked on a big wad of spit. It was gonna be a whole thing too, and that didn't work out. Would you not? Really though. GG. GG. Fuck. Ah, kuso! Hi. I swear to God I'll look at chat in just a second, but this... God bless it. Freaking... He always ports to the opposite side of you, so you're gonna... If you just waggle your wrench in where he's gonna be, you should be okay. Also, hi! I can't believe Simon showed up. Haha, it's so cool. You made my night. I mean, all y'all's made my night, but you unexpectedly made my night, Simon. I couldn't find volume 2 of my Soul Exchange Diary until staff told me that they suddenly decided to banish it to the special interest LGBT manga shelf since I visited the place last. Why does it have to be a special interest? It could just be a regular interest. You know, because, like, we're regular people? Alright. We're gonna try waggling the wrench to where he's gonna be. Oh, you bastard. You are such a cunt. I'm already dropping the C-bomb. That's so not good. Hi. Okay. Wait. Weren't you supposed to teleport? Right. Waggle the wrench to the opposite side of the teleporting place. Come and get it, buddy. That's... I mean... Oh, you are such a dork. Come here. How are you so good? You bought that sorted Hot Topic! Oh, Jesus. At least you choked on the spit and not the boss fight. I totally choked on the boss fight. Bless you, I'm glad. I love this game. I had no idea you were playing it. We've been kind of playing it. Sometimes it's been playing us. Height. Wait! Chotomate! GG! Height! Oh, yeah! Alright, you do your thing. It worked! I mean, it did! That's not... Okay, that didn't really do it. Excuse me, but you were supposed to go to the opposite side that I was facing? Would you make up your mind? Gotcha. When he does a zoomy bit, to go through you, it doesn't do damage. The swing after only does damage. Gotcha. Okay. Let him zoom through me. Face in his direction. And then waggle my wrench. I'm a wrench wench. Okay, I mean that... I feel like the timing is off on my end. There we go. Okay. Maybe. And silver watch battery. You think you're so cool, but you're not. You can do it? Ha! Oh my god! Simon is a genius! Super genius. I mean, Risco's got no timing, but that's not Simon's fault. Choke him out there. Choke him. GG! Moeya! Moeya! Hi. There you go. There we go. Okay, you're gonna do that. I bounce off your hat. Which is a stellar hat, by the way. I mean, I give you props. All props are yours, but at the same time, you just kind of need to not do this anymore. Have we discussed proper therapy techniques? Like not suddenly teleporting in front of my face. You're supposed to be in the back, so I can do the thing in the back. Okay, let's get back to our pattern here. No, that's not the pattern. Come here, you bastard. I see what you're doing. Thinking you're cool. Look, you can't just take a vacation to Japan and think you're a fucking samurai. Even I didn't do that, and I lived here 6 years. 16 years, thank you. Oh, bugger. Hi. Come here. Also, samurai were douches. There, I said it. It was said. Jackass. Woot! Super woot! Hi. Sweat from brow. CBT, yo! I feel very cowboy. Cow-esque. Oh, we got a tower cell key, so we get our friends out. Excellent. Wow. Like, we actually made progress and it was only 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a super quick pause here, which is actually probably about 3-minute pause, so I can have, I can put tar into my lungs. We don't have any fancy screensavers, so just, you know, assume that it says I'll be back in 3 minutes. Woo! Turns out Engineer Unlock isn't 20 stages in one go, but 30 stages in total, and now I feel dumb for spreading misinformation. No worries, Kronos. It is not a worry at all. We did eventually get the Engineer. I was as shocked as, well, me, frankly, because I was the only person in the room, but it was a happy surprise. It is some Risk of Rain 2 info I spy. Spooky Boogie is our Risk of Rain 2 expert around these parts. Spooky Boogie, who is also Kronos, is amazing at Risk of Rain and Enter the Gungeon as well. Is a Enter the Gungeon pro, ace even, as it were, and does hook us up quite often with very valuable and helpful information. I've been loving Risk of Rain 2, by the way, Simon. I started to bounce off a little bit at first with Risk of Rain 2, but once I felt like I was getting the gameplay loop down, because it does feel a little bit stingier than Risk of Rain 1, at least like off the go, off the cuff. But once I felt like I was getting the gameplay loop down, I have been really, really enjoying myself. Probably a bit too much, because I've been playing Risk of Rain 2 when I ought to be doing more productive things, like recording episodes for YouTube. But it's good. It's really good. And it's handled the transition from like the pixel art 2D Risk of Rain 1 into this kind of like 3D environment way better than I expected. It is a beautiful, beautiful game. I love the imps, by the way. The imps and the imp overlord. We've talked about this on stream before, but can I? How do I get back to you two? Where are you hiding? Huh? Oh, can we just go down another level? Wait, now there's boxes? Why are there boxes? I need no boxes here, thank you very much. No, we can't go down because that doesn't go down. But perhaps, no, that's boxes. Okay. Hi. Maybe to the left. All the cool kids are going to the left. They damn well better be. The right ain't doing nothing for us. Although I am, like, too old to be a cool kid anymore, so I shouldn't be, like, throwing things at cool kids that they ought to be doing. That seems a little bit unfair. Got a box blocking here. There's an X, but I don't think it's the X that we need. Also, I completely remember the controls of this game, I swear to God. No. Alright. We'll be back. Cells! I can't save. It is very well done. The only slight fly in the ointment for me so far is just that it doesn't seem to have an end game yet. Although I just might not have been good enough to get there. I've gotten to the third loop of levels, but I haven't gotten like a final level like the oh, what's it called? Not Penance. Penance is this game. His subtitle is Protector of the Weak. The final boss of Risk of Rain 1. I haven't seen something like that. Apparently, development for Risk of Rain 2 started as 2D to 2.5D to 3D. That's interesting. Are you gonna play Risk of Rain 2 again on stream? I will play, I think, on Sunday. I think the Sunday stream will be Risk of Rain 2. We got the Engineer and the Artificer unlocked, and it might be fun to play around with them a little bit and then do a longer run with Huntress, because I've been getting really good with Huntress. She's very, very forgiving to players who are not, like, third-person shooter super skilled players. And that's cool, because I can actually have a lot of fun with Huntress. I've enjoyed the game much more since getting her unlocked. You can't ever really step away from a thing to say it's not good because it's good, even if it's also really bad a number of times, because if you hit at the right time, yes, Hive, that is absolutely true. I mean, I think that there are a number of things that, from a critical standpoint, you could say are not particularly great, that caught me at the right time, and that I will stick with. Not to the extent that I would go, like, to the walls for them, like, you know, if they are problematic, for example, but that still do end up speaking to me a lot. So, yeah. Do you ever step through the Celestial Portal? That gets you a mercenary. I don't know if I saw the Celestial Portal. I mean, I must have done and maybe not notice it. It's released on Switch. As far as I know, Steam and PS4 are early access. I have no idea about the Switch version. I'm surprised it dropped on PS4 too, because I hadn't heard being fully released yet. That's a good point, Hive. Dreams is also early access. Excellent point. Elroy. Thanks, Sunflower. Glad you're alright. Now I'm going to be overprotective of you. From outside the jail cell. I'm not sure what we do from here. If you're saying the entrance is closed. I guess you didn't see Samba. Sigh. I mean, not the sigh in chat, but like the sigh that a number of periods would indicate. Listen, Elroy, you don't get to judge. You don't get to judge at all. You should just try to find a way out of this tower, Sunflower. No, we're saving Samba. Straight up. Of all the people to help, I don't understand why you're so attached to this woman. Because she's Dracula's best wife, and Samba's important to her, and I've got a total crush. So, could you just, like, fuck off and grieve? Is there something you think you owe her? You need to settle down. Like, is that to settle down in, like, being calm, or, like, hooking up with somebody and having kids? Because that worked for you really well, Elroy. I found my shotgun! And a key. Look in there. It does spawn. It will always spawn in stage 3 after loop 1. I completely did not notice it at all then. She's angry because Elroy's a complete butthead. Like, he's just a jag. You also gotta search the stuff that isn't clearly labeled sometimes, girl. Like your heart, Mina? 'Cause you're my best pirate. I think this version of settle down is both become a housewife and please stop attacking people with your wrench. I don't think we can promise either of those things. In fact, we refuse to promise either of those things. Because they've been working out so well for us so far. Let's see. Now we got this key. Got a couple of elevators. We got a question mark. Why don't we go and check out the question mark? It's gonna be a Ridley. But not a Ridley Scott. And that's gonna disappoint everybody. Except for the people that really hated Black Rain. Who are many and correct in their assessment. Because Black Rain is terrible. On the other hand, Black Rain does have Osaka. So I have to love it. It's just the rules. Alright, these things, they suck up our energy pellets. I never even realized that was what they were doing. Could you maybe not anymore? Thank you. Nice that they listen to us then. Oh, we've got rocks! We've got rocks that we can totally blow up, I think. Maybe with this. Look, I've got a gun. We've been through this before. God, if only the image of sexy Riddler from Cassie's stream could pop up now. Would you really want that? What era of Ridley Scott? That's important. I mean, for the suck Ridley Scott, I guess right now, but Black Rain was the 80s, and that's pretty suck as well. Oh, I mean, that kind of sort of works. Can we just shoot you? We can totally just shoot him. So that was like Indiana Jones, right? Ah, you're that mechanic that got caught, and you release me? Ha! I won't get far. Eh? Eh? They won't hurt me, as I'm one of the very few that are able to wrangle some special technology. It's a long and depressing story. I don't need to hear it then. I'm no survivor, but you seem to be. Let me improve that wrench of yours, then I can feel I had a bit part in something positive. We have a new wrench. It lets you leave electric sparks if you're charged and then swing the wrench. It will also give your bombs and missiles the electric charge that you have, so you can activate things from a distance. If you meet my former chemico-contra friends, say hello from me. Unlike them, I got too curious about the science, and I'm a prisoner of my own knowledge. Did you look into the void by any chance? Because I've heard that you're not supposed to look directly into the void. The Martian was a perfectly fine movie, and All the Money in the World was mostly a perfectly fine movie. I knew about The Martian. I had no idea about All the Money in the World. It was kind of more impressive given how quickly they replaced Kevin Spacey. This upgrade is how you get that zappy node you noticed above that one elevator. Excellent! Simon dropping knowledge in the chat. And we do appreciate that. We've got no upgrades that we can make, but we can go back to our... Oh, it's General Chrome's lover boy. Okay, that's not what we need. That's how we got in here. Now, we need to... I'm gonna bounce you back. Chong. That's the sound of bouncing back a bomb. I'm completely sure. Based on extensive research. Oh, we can also blast these rocks. Good to know. Oh, we got some more candy corn, folks. I don't need this candy corn. This is not useful to me. I need the ivory oil, thank you very much. Those are not going to open. I'm a prisoner of my own knowledge is very Lovecraft. I still have to do that Delta Green write-up for you, not Sai. Hive. I know I promised it, and I swear I want to do it, but I have a problem when I start thinking about Delta Green, and I usually write the way that I think. I tend to go on a lot. And I don't know if that's useful. Hold on, now... Oh, can we get the bomb over there? Can we get a charge bomb over there? Oh, fancy schmancy! Look at us, get the charge bomb! I feel so cool. I gotta write my Godzilla Kingdom of the Monsters, or King of the Monsters, right up. I just... Like, I feel bad because I know that anything I write is going to be a big chunk of language, and I don't know if I should just dump that in Kazi's Discord. But... yeah... I want to do it. I totally do. A snitch spotted some questionable behavior in here. There's a few guys checking it out now. Also, nice holy grub. I guess we worship the holy grub. I heard they make good eating. Just saying, you know. All the Australian teachers that I worked with, they were very big on the witchetty grubs. You on the wrong floor? I was assigned to inspect the F2 student quarters. Then do it! If you don't want to just leave a wall of text, then host it somewhere and drop the link. People would want to read it. Put it in a paste bin and link that to Discord. WordPress would be nice too. I feel so old. I Pastebin, and I do know WordPress a little bit. I don't know Pastebin. We do have a hashtag writing for reason. I know. Get back to yours before the show's over. I should. I should, and not only should I... That's a very nice helmet that you've got there, by the way, my friend. Now, I'm just gonna shoot you. That's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, maybe I've got to bounce this back and then... No, never mind. Maybe that's what I'll spend Sunday doing. I do have to have a mandatory health check on Sunday. I mean, not myself personally, but everybody has to have a mandatory health check. Or they won't let me back on the job site, and that would be very bad. Because then I couldn't make money and or eat. I mean, they're one and the same, basically. Come here. Sexy pyramid heads, yo. I don't know how I feel about that. Unexpectedly pleasant, I suppose? Almost as good as the fan art of Pyramid Head being like a nice dad to Sadako. I think it's supposed to be Sadako. Old, you say? What about a blogger or a live journal? I had a live journal. In fact, I had 2 live journals. And I nuked both of them from orbit. I think that was before the Russians bought the live journal, but I'm not sure. But I will. I do want to write this up. I have strong feelings, positive and negative, about Delta Green. And it's not necessarily something I feel like I need to get off my chest, but it's something I feel like I could write about. So I kind of want to. Mostly it's just carving out time. And as both of you all said, finding some place that would be a worthwhile, whatchamacallit, hosting site. Oh, that's not what we want. That's what we want. Nice! Super genius! I'm not really a super genius, but kind of annoyed, honestly. I had Live Journal, Dead Journal, and Dream With. I missed out on Dead Journal and Dream With completely. Live Journal was kind of, sort of, big-ish right before I came to Japan, which was 16 years ago. I just want to eat noodles again, man. Well, then don't have your teeth pulled, yo. Easy solution. That's not, by the way, a recommended solution. That's a terrible solution. I'm just pointing out that it's doable. Right. We gotta go down from the top for this one. Oh, I hate these things. What did we do last time? There was one that was screwing us up somehow. Like, we couldn't actually get at it, was the problem. I keep on bouncing into the walls. Noodles would be nice, but it's closed on Tuesday. Closed on Tuesday, and Kronos also has the possibility of dry socket, because apparently everybody is getting wisdom teeth removed recently. Oh wait, but now we can't get up to that. Oh yeah, we can. Hi, Disco. Like, you can totally read the map thing that it's not a map, it's just physical spaces. I'm getting better at that, the physical space thing. strong feelings, both positive and negative, is Evangelion to me. Evangelion, I think, does bring that out. It is teeth season. The harvest has been bountiful this year. It seems like it, yo. I mean, Kazu's got teeth things going on. Kronos has got teeth things going. We dropped down at the wrong spot because we're dumb. That's okay. I don't care about that chest. That's how cool I am. Not caring about chests. That's not. Now that I think about it, not me at all. Not even vaguely. The joys of being in my 30s. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to not have tooth issues anymore. That's nice and everything, but my orthodontist did say I had the teeth of a trucker. I don't know if that was supposed to be a positive or negative, but he was pretty pissed off at the time, so I'm guessing it was a negative. Because I kept on eating through my my orthodontic retainer for my bottom teeth. Did we get ourselves stuck? Hold on a second. Like, did we brick something? No. Okay, so nothing is bricked. That's the important thing. My orthodontist was also actually a total jackass, so I don't really care. But what if it's ivory oil? Newark nerve is scary. Yeah, Kazi's tooth thing is just more than slightly frightening. But hopefully getting sorted, so I'm at least keeping our fingers crossed that it's getting sorted. We'll save because we can. I was very impressed with the way that you put that box up there. It didn't help us out very much in the end. How did you just have 3? I mean, don't, like, teeth, aren't they bilaterally symmetrical, usually? Alright, hold on a second. Now we want to go, we're going to go down there, and we pop you up. And then we need to charge our missile. That's not the missile. Hi. Crumbs? Yosh! We did a thing! I don't know if that was a thing that we needed to do, but we did it. And it was done by us. I had a filling near a nerve. Oh god. That sounds like a big lump of no fun. I want to look at chat, but there's a cutscene. Kuso! Curse. Eh? 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 Nande? ちょっと待ってね。なんかな。なんかキモい顔よ。こいつ。なんで次の顔。This guy's got a moon head, but giant freaking eyeballs sticking out of it. What the fuck is that shit? Hi. Daijoubu desu. It is Joko Taro. Some people lack wisdom entirely like myself. I don't know, Sai. You seem to got some wisdom going for you. You've got a native wit to you. And you're quick on the draw with cleverness. And I respect that. I can't be as funny as you are on Kazi's and Jake's streams. And that's honest, straight up respect. By the try you are here, but while mother holds you dear, make the scripture your stranger, and put your friends in danger. It's her wrath you shall fear. Okay. Oh, Shattered Teeth Man. Oh, good. Like that Stephen King story. So Shattered Teeth, they're the good guys. What is that you say, Mr. Wink? Why, Shatter. It's an impromptu show, I think. You know, Chatter's got no face. Got the The wires holding the mouth open? This is Chattery. Completely different dude. But today's no laughing matter. Today does indeed your teeth chatter. I don't think the grammar's off on that one. We've gathered today, real quickly too, I'm afraid, because of great sin. Sin is awesome. It's great, kids. Sin. Oh, it's the boy that we shot. I mean, we didn't shoot this boy, by the way. Aw, shit. Gotta turn on my Japanese keyboard again. May not look like it, but a lot of my stuff had a bit of Gainax influence in its DNA. I could see some of that. It's Crater Face from Futurama. I only saw some of Futurama, but... A man loses his way by temptation, thinks selfishness a better occupation. But reaching the tower rear, he returns to us here, and regrets his foul sensation. Is that an innuendo? Also, I mean, I don't want to point it out, but at the same time, Mother is kind of stacked. I'm just saying, by Mother's fair hand, he will beseech the star worm for just punishment. The parent, the guardians, and the people. The parent, the guardians, and the people. The triangle creates our holy steeple. Phrasing! We cherish that union of love and prosperity. Oh, I see. It's the crowd is shouting out. Okay. Only in compliance do we maintain our verity. Oh, so they're ISO 9000. I mean, that's good to know. You wouldn't want to be ISO 9000 non-certified. I need new glasses. I swear I thought that said, "Nah, son." You've committed the most heinous of indulgences. You are but a plague on us. Rise from the dead. Rise from the dead and be punished. I am... Oh, so it's God, basically. Yes. And what you've seen out there becomes the misery that consumes you now. You've endangered all of our futures. How do you intend to show your regrets to spare us all? There's only one way, and you know what that is, son. That's your cue, kid. That's your cue. Be a professional here. I swear to try. I'm a disease. I'm sorry. That won't be enough. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Damn it. Ruin the show. Someone in the crowd just shouting, "Look at how ugly it is fucking killing me." I'm religious now. Nanisore. Homani nanisore. And there you have it, children. This will always be the outcome of witnessing what is outside. Like, completely unfulfilling climax? Fair enough. Now, how about that show? That's a good question, Dracula's Best Girl. I would also like to know what the hell this is, but don't worry, I'm sure they'll fill us in. This whole theatrical shaming is exactly how gamers feel when they get called out for using slurs. Nice. Nice. And probably also true. Watashi wa yoku nai. Oh, are you really not good? I would question the veracity of that statement. Perhaps you need more compliance. Let's see, hold on. There's a question mark to the south of us. Can we actually get over to it? Could you maybe just wrench wench? Thank you. I don't know that we can actually get over there from here. Also, not a pain in the ass at all. I mean, just the layout of this tower is completely intuitive by design, I'm sure. There's our save spot. We've saved recently. I don't think we need to save again. Did we not just come from... I hate this. I mean, I don't actually hate this, but kind of also I do. We just came from here. And we can't get over, apparently. So we go down a floor. There's still some empty bits in the tower there. And it looks like we can go up as well. But it's a little bit squelchy. This is their tiny penance to stave off the big murder penance. I think we could use some more big murder energy, actually. I mean, it might just be me. I do know that I do shoot for the murder a little bit more than perhaps is entirely necessary. Now, this is the bit where we got looped around. Right, we can't do anything here. That just gives us the ivory oil question mark. Bugger me sideways. I mean, you don't have to. That's not a request. It's just it's a mild exclamation of dissatisfaction. Alright, we're gonna grab this box. Pop it. No, we don't want to pop it up there because that'll get us stuck again. Crawl through here. I hate Elro's picture, by the way, and I think that it should be replaced by Mina's picture so we could have two Minas on the screen at the same time. Because she's actually helpful. Elro is just a little ponce. Alright. That was... Okay, so we opened up the elevator for B. We've seen that before. Gotcha. How are we doing on time? 9 o'clock. That's not so bad. I don't... See, this is the one problem with my job, or a problem with my job, is like, I'm really having a great time, but I know I have to keep the streams to 2 hours, because otherwise I'll be utter shite tomorrow. And I did wake up at 4 o'clock this morning to make sauce, so... But we've got an hour to fudge around. Elro looks so depressed that it's jarring, and I feel like that's purposeful. I do think that it's a specific character design choice. And to be fair, the only time I will be fair to Elro, because I do think Elro's kind of a complete douche, but, like, he did just lose his family. So, being despondent, being down... I can get it. I still think he's a terrible character, just kind of as a human being. To the extent that any video game character can be a human being. But, yeah, like, Elro's kind of interesting, you know, because he's a character that I can see where he's coming from, and I still kind of hate him. Although the kind of is probably, you know, it's a little bit stronger than that. I want pasta. 4 o'clock is sauce time. Recently, yeah, until I can get back onto a Sunday cooking schedule. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to cook food at a reasonable hour, the pasta sauce takes roughly an hour to make. And I don't have any time for that other than 4 a.m., so it's kind of a thing. Whee! It's totally whee! Alright, we charge up our bombs. Shoot you down there. Drop. No, 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 no. But I see what we gotta do, because this is a droppable platform here. So we want to stand over it first. Are we still electrified? We are not. As self-serving as it is, it helps me sleep on time too, except when Kazi streams after. That makes me happy, Hive. I'm glad that I'm encouraging healthy habits. Which is really strange. If you'd asked me about 20 years ago if I would like to encourage healthy habits, I would probably say absolutely not, but I mean, I am happy that that y'all are using me to set up your schedules for sleep. wait, then we want to go. We don't want to go here. We do have a key. We just got this thing. What are we missing? Can we go up further? Also, the question mark is gone, and I don't know why. We can go up further. And there should be some ways... That's the stupid silver watch battery. We don't want him. What's he done for us recently? We need another... I'm gonna stop that right there before I fall afoul of phrasing. I was gonna say something, but we're not gonna say that. We need another elevator, and it looks like this is the one, but clearly it is not. So what are we missing? What's our dumb excuse for not making progress here? Because we keep on looping around in circles, and that's not very useful for us. There is a globe there that we've already triggered that. Go down. You did that whole puzzle 10 times faster than me. But then, like, the rest of this is going to take 10 times as long as you took, so it's no problem there. I feel like this is some kind of key, because this can charge, right? Or it's just a block. Okay. Right, there's a shaft here, but there's no elevator for said shaft. And that takes us here, but we can't do anything from here. Game, why do you hate us? Like, what have we done to you? Did we, like, were we pouring sugar in your gas tank while skull fucking your dead grandma? Because I've never done that before. And I resent the implication that I have. So, what is our gimmick? What is our exit strategy? I think the preliminary exit strategy, technically these streams bar my sleep, but when have I ever let sleep get in the way of what I do? That sounded far too experienced to not be, far too specific not to be pulled from experience. It's one of my favorite quotes from Clerks, so thankfully it's not personal experience. But I do have a bit about skullduggery that we're not going to do on this stream, because I've done it in an Isaac episode. But maybe sometime in the future we will get back to skullduggery, because I've got problems with it. Serious philosophical problems with it. But Kronos, if you ever need to sleep, please, by God's sake, sleep. I'm gonna take a 3-minute break just so I can have a quick smoke, and I will be right back, and we will solve this puzzle, and there will be no skullduggery at all. Well, maybe just a little, but Alright, let's see. The question mark was the third key. Technically these streams... Oh, I got that part. Zero skullduggery. Not on tonight's stream. Not on tonight's stream. Maybe on Sunday's stream, but... Now, apparently we've got to get up to 6B? From 2B. Or not to be. That is the... Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. By the way, I don't know if Hi, and Kronos might have seen this, because I know that you're on the Twitters, but, I have a new skeletonized bat as an addition to the household, and I may be one day away from getting Sydney in the house, and a mere 2 days away from getting a headless chicken. I think it's a headless chicken. I think it's a chicken. It's definitely headless. But, I'm really quite excited about this. Probably more excited than I ought to be. And yet, at the same time... Wait, why would 2B take us to 6B? Sydney is so close. We're in the 3rd floor biolab wing. And... we just need to get somebody to open up those cases for us, and we will be all good. And I'm super excited. I think I might be able to get to it tomorrow. I feel kind of bad asking people to do things for me, even though it'd probably be the work of mere moments to just jimmy it open. Oh, there's 6B. Wait. But we were here. Right, hold on a second. I gotta just... Walkthrough. By the way, I have no shame about using walkthroughs. If it'll make the stream more easier. Go back to the elevator, take this all the way back up to 6B to trigger a scene. Well, this is 6B. There's no scene triggering here. Did we not do something that we were supposed to do? I'm very confused. No shame in walkthroughs if level design is kicking my ass. Are these spoils of your job, or was that something else completely? These are spoils of my job. I'm not going around killing small animals to skeletonize them. Necromancers don't do that. We just, like, wait for them to die and then bring them back to life. I'm getting a little bit cheesed off here. Not super cheesed off, but a little bit cheesed off. Like, where is it that we're going wrong? We've been to 6B and that didn't help us. Necromancers are like reverse vultures. Exactly. For good. We got bad press, admittedly. You know, there's some that may have gone off the rails a little bit. Gotten into some things that they should not have gotten into, but for the most part, you know, we're decent folk. Letting the dead actually have their peace. You know, a lot of people speak for the dead, but they wouldn't actually want the dead to speak, because they're assholes. And they just want to use the dead for their own nefarious purposes, like justifying expensive wars. We couldn't possibly stop this war now. Think of all the people that have died. They would be very sad. I bet those people would not be fucking sad at all. They'd probably be pretty happy that the war was not going on anymore. But in the Necromancers, we could, it's like, you dial the dead, you know, call them up on the phone, say, yo, you want this war going on? And they'd be like, nah, dog, not quite interested in the war anymore, so y'all can stop that. Afterlife is getting crowded. Just saying. No fudge. Okay, so now we're in 2B, and like we needed to be in 2B to get some metallium or something. At least according to the walkthrough. this loops us around to someplace that we don't want. Right. That was the crappy puzzle. Oh! Question mark? You know, the labs in my town can be weird to get around because it has no elevators. But then we don't get this. What's up? Whoa! Okay, so not 6B, but 5B. Excuse me! Look, we were having a conversation, and you're being a douche nozzle. Everyone seems to be in that weird elevator. Could you not be talking while we're trying not to die? It's creepy. Why would they have the Temple of the Mother we don't know about? And what's that banging noise coming from the walls? Not distracting at all, by the way. Whatever it is, this is something damn important that they're keeping from real people. Chrome's been right all along. That disturbs the hell out of me. I mean, everybody uses Firefox, right? Does anybody use Chrome? I guess we could just, like, duck? Are you... Can we do anything about you? Could you stop? Stop! Please! Can we shoot you? Like... Oh good, we can shoot you in the junk. That's exactly what you deserve, Silver Watch Battery. Junk shooting. Alright, we got this. It took a while. We don't got this. It was Elro. Elro summoned him with his buttheadedness. Yatta! Reminds me of that part in Metal Gear Solid 4 where you're fighting geckos on one side while a crazy fight scene is happening on the other side. Right in the junk. That is one thing that we've got in this stream. I do have to say, we do have perfect timing for getting ourselves stitched up. Alright, junk shooting. Hi. Hi, come here then. I wonder if you could kill the Silver Watch Battery before the conversation stops. That would be kind of cool. Oh, that was dumb. Hi, Disco. Please try not to, but also try not to? We could just stay in the middle, I guess. No, I guess that doesn't afford us enough protection. We actually have to be on the other side. Oh, he hit us. He hit us. He totally hit us. This is the Vamp versus Raiden fight. Vamp versus Raiden is that Metal Gear Solid 2? That's the last Metal Gear Solid I've played, so... Hi. Right, elevators, watch batteries. Got it. Put on your zappy gun. Pay attention. This was much easier when I didn't actually have to shoot. Excuse me? You were supposed to do it. Nope. That's... You're not keeping your pattern, asshole. Thank you. It's supposed to be left, right, center. There we go. Alright. This is done. Put another shrimp on the Barbie? I guess. Does Barbie like shrimp? Has anybody ever thought to ask her? Maybe she's not interested in having shrimp on her. I think, you know, people should be more considerate about their fetishes. Everybody saw that one report in the 80s about how Japanese tourists would order sushi off of naked people, and they're like, oh yeah, Barbie would be totally down with that. But I'm thinking, probably not. It's gotta be unhygienic. Come here, come here, come here. But also, could you stop, old man? Thank you. Junk shooting. White liquid. This is nearly gay enough to be the Vamp Raiden fight. Oh, the Metal Gear Solid 4 Vamp versus Raiden fight is the one where they get covered in white liquid. I like shrimp. I can't eat shrimp right now. Who the hell was that? All of the ideas. Scary super fast ninja guy. Whoever was on top of this thing wasn't very ninja-like. Right? What the hell is a ninja? What have you been reading? Best answer. Maybe fun things. There are these people who could fly and summon huge dragons at their enemies. There were also samurai. People confuse those two a lot. We should go. Before we become weebs. Oh, well, this is 6B. Okay, so I guess we got here in the end. Barbie would rather be a doctor or a scientist. Oh, maybe we gotta shoot the web gun. There we go. Easy peasy. Right, now we're in Mother's Sanctum Sanctorum. And we've got keys. Nifty. I am loving the hell out of the sexy pyramid heads, by the way. I mean, they're high step in it. Like rockets. They got swords. Almost all viable ivory is spent now, and the pirates are mining more without knowing. They make it worse, according to the agents. What if he senses it? Who are you? Come now, Farrier. He's just an observer. The transmission research doesn't lie. Nothing's happening early. We can and will make all preparations in time. You're convinced of your own assumptions? It's so close to the year now. And when you assume, you make an ass out of you and... Yes, we've heard that before. Why do we know that? Because he has been near us. We don't even need 13 years. And the mantle would need another 50 to even start breaking down. Please, Farrier. Chill. I just want to get this going sooner. We can't now. Nothing's ready. And all the build staff are on hiatus as we gather more supplies. And we keep on killing our engineers, so that's the thing. Everybody needs supplies. We can't keep mining the planet. We need focus back on the other moon. You know, the one that's not falling apart? I'm a weeb too. It's already late for me. I think I got covered halfway through grade school. Fair enough. Convinced of your own assumptions is what begging the question is. But, you know, maybe you need a little bit of extra dosh, and the question is the only one there to get it from. You know, like, I don't want to deal with the question. The question's an idiot, but I was just wondering what you're going to do with Agent Gray's ticket. There's this amazing young woman. She's really talented. How old are you? 12? Both the one concerned and City 1 just crap out soldiers now, don't they? So much to control. Nobody to control it. Story of my life. And the solution has been to deploy the least controllable. Kids. I don't know much about these things, ma'am. Wait, who is Agent Gray, by the way? You don't mention Gray to me. I apologize, but I just wanted to know about the unused ticket. Why haven't I been told there are 3 arrests outside the tower? I need to know who. Where did the cameras break? Again? Where's the interrogator asked for? I can't just sit on guard all day. And I don't trust any of you to guard anyone. You'll all be my damn ruin. Ruin, you hear me? I'm going to crush your head with just my 2 middle fingers on your temples. Just scoot over first. I'm tired. Tired of this rage. I guess I'll have to personally start breaking some bones soon, Pirate Girl. I do like Agent Black. Was it the guy Mina turned into a plant? Oh, No, no, no. I think the guy Mina turned into a plant was Agent White. Yeah, because it was Agent Black and Agent White because we made fun of them because they had such completely nonsense naming conventions. I think Agent Gray is someone that we've heard mentioned before, but haven't actually been introduced to story-wise. This game has very strong characters. It's one of my favorite aspects of the game. This is true. And this is something that I've been consistently impressed with playing the game. The writing is pretty spot on. I'm not sure I like all of the story beats, but I think they're handled well for what they are. There's a little bit more emphasis, for reasons that are sensible within the game, on breeding. But otherwise, like, I just like the way the characters interact with each other. I like the dialogue a lot. And I even like the fact that Robin, as a silent protagonist, still has character that's displayed, which is not something we always see in silent protagonists because they're supposed to be things that we can project onto. But Robin feels realized, even though she doesn't really say anything unless you're selecting an answer yourself. I've always wanted to do a character piece one day. Right, that was White. Yes. Hive, you are right. And Kronos, I would love to see your character piece. It's got a charm to it which plays well off the more serious subject matter the game delves into, and the world building is super nice. Doom 2016 did really good with that as well. I really should, like, get Doom again and do it for a stream. I got kind of a little bit tired of it when I was playing, but I do find that, why can I not wrench you? Look, you're right there. Why must you tease me? You're a bolt. Fine, we'll come back for you. I find that games that I don't always like single player, I enjoy a lot more when I'm doing streams of. Like, Resident Evil 6 is my definite go-to for that, because I didn't like Resident Evil 6 very much at all. I found it very forgettable when I played it myself the first time. But playing it on stream with folks, and I had an absolute fucking hoot. So maybe I would enjoy Doom a lot more if I were streaming it. But I also feel like it might be a little bit too frenetic. Like, I might not be able to keep an eye on chat. I heard them in there. We need to get the hell in there. Yes, Mina. Yes, we do. Ah! Mina, the plants. Use your seeds. Elro, don't be telling people to calm down. Frickin' Jetson knockoff. No? They took my damn seeds. I swear I could open this if they hadn't. Oh, wait. I got those seeds for you. What are you doing? Elro. It only seems to ask for a card, so to speak. Different standards here, I guess, so my one concern East card would likely work on this. You tell him, Mina. You'll have to move over. These things also detect who is using it. It's a really good question, Mina. Over. Over more? I can't stand to be around women. Not since my girls died. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Excuse me? Elro, what was your plan here? What was your purpose? You? Oh, he's getting revenge. Alright, well, you go to it, Elro. I've come to make it right. For... Oh my god. That was too perfect. I shouldn't laugh. That was supposed to be a heavy emotional beat, but... Good night, sweet prince. We hardly knew ye. Doom Run's a bit long, but it plays better if you play it in smaller chunks so you don't get overloaded on it. Elro doing his biggest Elro thing. Literally brought a broken sword to a gunfight. Well, I mean, you got his number there, Sai. That's probably how every revenge plot ends realistically. Most likely, to be honest, we take turns robbing something off the other for the rest of time? No, Elro, this is all on you. This actually is right. You got to live with a lot of pain for a while. You know, not respecting the salute is something I can relate to, Elro. Me? Was there a salute that was mentioned before that we didn't notice? With two hands we show respect to mother. With one hand we show respect to another. Let's show respect. I'm picking apart your plan, Elro. I'll watch you suffer this time. Did Elro kill Agent Gray? Because Agent Gray is the only person that Agent Black has shown any kind of emotional resonance or concern with. But you'll die slower, which is my treat. Robin, I need to get in there. No. Let's let this play out first. She might get tired. You got the seeds, girl. What do you want me to do? I got nothing. I got a wrench. Is she gonna take off any more bits from Elro? Because oh, well, fancy that. But I also kind of want to see Elro lose both an arm and a leg. Samba, you okay? Mina. Oh, of course. Well, just in time. Let's cap this off by taking off his skull cap. That's the top of the skull, not like a yarmulke. That wouldn't be cool at all. Damn it! Doo-doom. Doo-doo-doo-doom. Fated sister! What is this? Oh, these questions we seem to share. I can't do an Australian accent, so. Ah, the young mechanic that helped crush me. No matter. How are you here? What brutality have you wrought upon this man? The scripture states that a person of crime is only to be executed in their home or by holy proceeding. Fated sister, do not submit to emotional murder. Murder. My son, today is not the day you die. That's next Wednesday. You'll die later. Damn it! You stole my bit, Chrome. Don't you dare take him away! I love Black's dialogue. Very fun to voice aloud. Black is a hoot. I think Black might be my favorite character of the game, like character-wise. I mean, Mina and Robin because they're awesome and they have chemistry, but Black is just entertaining as hell. Pray tell, what is this tower? You keep secrets from your own blood? You do not inform your top general of all practices? You've been bobbing off in the woods, reading books, wearing a Crocodile Dundee hat. I don't even know how to get in touch with you. We're gonna send a crocodile to bring a message? Tape it to its bill? Because crocodiles have those now? What are you doing, Crow? Even the smallest cup of ivory brings light and heat to a settlement for a week. How much does this hideous tower spend in these times of extreme drought? Now, The moral thing to do would be to tell the citizens and rural people of the privileges of this tower. You don't care about people. But we all know each individual deserves to be treated as he intended them to be treated. This is not simply about individuals, Chrome. I've got a splitting headache, and it can be only solved by murdering this fuckstick. You are too upset right now, child. Damn, Agent Black, could you backhand him? Let us give these people into custody, and this man some aid, and then we can keep quiet about this until you can enlighten me back at HQ. I'm certain the reasoning is sound. You gotta send some boomerang mail, though unfortunately it does tend to come straight back to you, so it's not very effective. I mean, if they're expecting the message, you know, they get their hands up, but if you're like sending a surprise birthday card, unless you wang them in the back of the head with it, and then it would be just like in the Road Warrior, where the feral kid, like, he gets that dude, like, just chops him right in the dome with the boomerang, and it doesn't work out so well for him. I'll clarify how later if that's what you want. My dear, all will be great. The robots shall rise and rule the earth. Then spare me the one liberty to ensure... I should have done a better black voice, but... Excuse me? すいません。すいません。ちょっと待って。何なんでちょっと説明してください。あれ I have no idea what just happened there. I mean, I saw it with my eyes, of course, but a little bit confused by how that worked out. There's Samba, master of the obvious. What's the matter? I feel I should tell those teenagers this door is open or something. There's no time for that. Now you feel guilty for some random kids? What's with the cocky head tilt, yo? She just saved your life. I'll just get a few here. Robin would have done it. Hey guys, door's open. You can just leave. Leave? Leave the perfection of the tower? They would kill us all. Have any of you even seen the outside? It's awesome and pretty. Just like me. Sure beats purple metals and baby blue concrete. Just like me. You guys just can't sit around in here your whole youth? Your youths? Mina, who are these people? I don't know, I saw them on TV. Please, let's just leave the door open and go. Okay, Samba. Oh no, the tower. The prison of the mind. It is a cave, onto which walls we project shadow puppets, elephants, puppies, small rabbits perhaps? Why did we sit down? That is an excellent question, Samba. I'm a total idiot, I know, but Robin's really been helping me out. She got me here. What are you saying? Do you have feelings for this girl? I bet she's alive. That girl doesn't die. She's an angel sent from heaven with a wrench. I feel I have to go find her in case she's in trouble. Help Robin, huh? Look, I helped you. I'm happy she helped you come and find me. I'm just a little tired. Tired? You know, of the whole saving people thing. It's like such a drag. I feel you only come back home to say goodbye again. Or maybe to see if I'm still waiting for you before you run off. Damn. Family drama, yo. This game is steeped in it like tea that's been in the hot water for far too long. I don't know how to make tea. So all those other times had no reason then. I didn't say that. You used to tell me you'd heard of ways to defeat the agents who wanted to find... Oh wait, and wanted to find people who knew. You could have used more plausible lies. She did totally find a way, though. Cats, too. You could totally project a cat on the cave wall. But everything I needed already existed back home. You don't say. Is that a metaphor? What's a metaphor? Well, clearly to sell more splat books. Listen, Mina, we both know the reasons you leave, but I always hoped seeing me was enough to make you stay. Okay. You're afraid, but running away is what has people talking about you. How you leave your mother. It's always mother. Mother this and mother that. I'm only saying the truth. I know I can't stop you trying to save your friend. I also can't see you just for a day every now and then. I want you to be proud, not feel guilty. For killing our father, driving him off into the cold night. I'm going home, Mina. Send the car. Well, that was, like, less family dramatic than other family drama has been in Iconoclasts so far. And I do appreciate that. I want to know what's up with the watch battery. Why did the watch battery save us? And who's this dork? You shouldn't have to see your father the way you did. I should be strong, not sad. Things have just been a little bit hard, honey. Going through a period of roughness. It's a patch. I want to know you're headed for something better before I get cacked. Never mind, you should go back to sleep. I didn't mean to wake you. What was what? I think it was maybe a flashback. We are in the dark cave, by the way. So any Plato references are absolutely fine and dandy. Oh, okay. That makes complete and utter sense. Good, we got bombs. We can light up our way with the galvanized wrench, but boy, does this kind of seem like it's gonna be the suck. Oh, but we got a safe spot. And it's Robin's dad? Wahohoho. I did get gutted by a dinner plate ninja. I did do that. That's Papa Sunflower. Kind of had to figure in. It's an older statue of the person who was in charge before the current mother. Oh my god. Weird discarded royalty. Let's see. Do we think we can get to the next saved statue in 15 minutes? Let's try. Hopefully there aren't any enemies here. Oh. I said very clearly, by the way, hopefully there aren't any enemies here. I am disappointed by the game not acceding to our wishes. Not to our witches. I mean, it should accede to our witches, but... I can see how it might have problems with that. Excuse me? Wait, what? What is this now? What fresh hell? Do I need to get a bomb over there? I bet I do. Let's try that. There we go. Ha! Showed you what for. Thank you very much. When I said, can we get to a save statue in the next 15 minutes, I didn't mean in the next 2 minutes. A spike on the floor isn't really enemy. I mean, it's causes me harm. Ergo, enemy. Use a bomb, it'll roll through when you climb up. That weird little blue pulsing fella in the ground there, that sure is foreboding. I just noticed that now that you said it, and that is kind of foreboding. Are we gonna have to fight another ant train? Because, let me tell you, the ant train fight in the last episode was not easy at all. It was pretty brutal, to be honest. Although, I mean, the Wednesday episodes are always kind of a thing. Alright. The big stupid centipede that you gotta do the rail shenanigans on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were... like, once I got the idea for it, it was still hard, but doable. But it just felt like there was too much cruft in the boss arena. It was telling me to do too many different things, and I couldn't parse which one was actually the important one for hurting the boss. So, I wasn't a fan. The boss design, though. I did like the boss design an awful lot. Alright. Not just that, but for me, half the time didn't register when I did the right thing. Yes. Yeah, I felt that a lot myself. I felt like it wasn't... like, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but it wasn't making it work the way that it was supposed to be working. Yeah. Yeah, the ant train, the centipede. Not fans. I am gonna make a bit of an executive decision here. Stuck out like a sore thumb in an otherwise tightly designed game. Yes. Even though we haven't hit exactly 2 hours, I feel like we're gonna be running into a section that's going to be expansive and probably long. And I do need to stop the stream like by 10 o'clock at the latest, so I can kind of wind down before getting to sleep. So I think we are going to wrap up the stream here. One thing I liked about this game is that it shows you things in the background that ends up being a story event later in the level, like that train and Chrome's lackey. Those are really cool points, Hive. And I love background detail like that. And I love... although this is coming more from Little Big Planet, because we don't see it as much in Little Big Planet. I think we do see it more in like actual design games, but I love background movement, even if it's not story important, but things that give the world a feeling of movement, a feeling of motion, a feeling of life. Little animations, incidental things that aren't necessary to the gameplay, but kind of develop that environment. Like the little blue pulsating thing there that I'm sure is not going to be a boss in the future. I dig on those a lot. I try my best to incorporate background details in Chapter Zero. And I think you did a good job with that, Kronos. I think you did a really good job. I want to do the same with Neon Dimension, if at all possible. I do look forward to seeing that. But, I do have to put a bow on this one, unfortunately. I had a great night tonight. I had a great stream tonight. And it's because of all y'all. Kronos and Hive as always, I say it every stream, but I do appreciate you showing up and being regulars and kind of keeping things moving along. And Sai, it was such a surprise to see you, but an absolute pleasant surprise. My tablet's beeping, and I don't know why. Just for you and for Umberkin, who showed up earlier, but then was very, very quiet. But thank you, Umberkin, as well. The streams are JSI time. Wednesdays and Thursdays are long form streams, and right now those will be Iconoclasts. Sundays are kind of random games. Sometimes we cycle through Little Big Planet 3 and Dreams. Recently we've been doing a lot of Risk of Rain 2 because I've been enjoying that very, very much. So this Sunday stream, with 99% certainty, will be Risk of Rain 2. And we will die, and it will be wonderful. But thank you so much, Sai. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Please do drop by in the future. But that does it for us, Disco About. So, from me, Disco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, thank you. Arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.